Hello, I'm Martin Dorey and you are watching Adorama TV. Today I'm going to be taking a look at this beautiful camera, the Fujifilm X100T digital camera. If you're anything like me and you like being around cameras, you like handling them, you only have to hold this camera to know that it is a really beautiful object. It looks fantastic. It's retro styled, looks gorgeous, feels amazing, feels very substantial. But of course, looks aren't everything. I seek inner beauty as well, and let's see what this thing can do. This camera really is packed with features. There's such a lot of it to get to grips with. For a start, for the sensor geeks amongst you, it's got an X-Trans CMOS 2 sensor, and it will shoot at 16.3 megapixels in either JPEG or RAW formats, as you'd expect. It will also shoot in a variety of presets, using sepia tones, black and whites, and a load of classic film looks, which look really nice. It will also shoot at 1080 video. Cool. And the thing I really like about this camera is the new Hybrid Viewfinder. You have an LCD screen on the back, standard. You also have an optical viewfinder and the option to look through a digital rangefinder. So you look through the optical viewfinder, you'll see a larger than frame image and all the functions around the outside. You switch to a digital rangefinder and you see what the sensor sees. You toggle between the two using this button here. And when it comes to focusing, the Electronic Rangefinder will enlarge the focus area for you so that you can see that everything is crisp and clear, which is going to be important in manual. It will also offer you the option of splitting that focus area so you can make sure your focus is absolutely bang on. The lens will focus down to around about 10 centimeters, which is going to be great for macro. But let's talk a little bit more about the lens now, because it is really important. This camera has a fixed focal length lens of 23 millimeters, which is around about the equivalent to about 35mm on film. There's no zoom. Now, some people might miss it. I don't. I think it's a good thing. What it means is that if you compose your shots, you're going to have to move. So you might have to get a little bit closer or a little bit further back to get you that perfect composition. And as far as I'm concerned, that is a good thing. However, if you want a longer lens or even a wider lens, there are accessory options and they simply pop over the front of the existing lens. So this camera really has got all the knobs and whistles. And if you want geekiness and infinite detail, there is going to be somebody who's going to relish telling them all to you. But what I want to know is, what are the shots like? How easy is it to use? Can I get my head around it? So, I'm going off for a spin. Right, okay, so I'm going to go for point and shoot mode first. To be honest, it's a bit like taking a Lamborghini down the shops, but it'll show us what it can do. How I do this is I set the aperture to A, the speed to A, the focus to continual, and away I go. Right, let's get a little more creative. Now, it's not such a bright day, but if it was, and I wanted to shoot wide open on f2, this camera will shoot at 1/32,000th of a second. So light is never going to be a problem. And it's also got an ND filter that will stop down 3 stops. So you can shoot as bright as you want and you can still have that control. So I'm going to set it to be aperture dependent, which is very easy, and then I can shoot wide open. I get lots of lovely depth of field. If I want more control, I can go fully manual, set the speed, and also set the ISO. Let's go. Finally, let's look at a few of the other options. We can do panoramas, we can do multiple shooting, multiple exposures, just like your smartphone can, and we can also do multiple exposures. It's very clever. It will allow you to see your previous shot to lay it on top of the other shot. That is really clever. So it's easy to toggle through a few of those advanced filters. And we can also go for some advanced effects as well, such as toy film effect and also diorama, also known as swing and tilt. Actually, this camera is really clever. It does so much stuff, it's astounding. You've got complete control with almost an infinite number of presets and possibilities. You can shoot like a pro, you can shoot like it's your smartphone, and you can shoot movies, macro, panoramas, the list goes on. And you are never going to get tired of playing with this camera. And I'm not either, and I absolutely love it. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for joining me on Adorama TV today. Don't forget you can go to the Adorama Learning Centre for more great tips and tricks. And also don't forget to subscribe to Adorama TV for more great videos. Just click on the link below. Finally, please comment, like or share. And if there's anything you want to know, just get in touch. See you next time.
Do you want great looking prints at low cost? Be sure to visit our easy to use online printing service. Adorama Pix has professionals who treat your images with the utmost care that you can count on. For a quick turnaround on photos, cards, or albums, use adoramapix.com.